they come out clean.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Birds in the Buckets. For the last time, it's no games. It's not even a preseason game or anything like that when we're recording. It's finally over. The offseason is over. It was a short offseason, but when you're doing a weekly podcast on the team, it is a very long offseason still. I'm Rashad, Milligan. I'm here with my co-host Malik Brown. Malik, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Just another Monday. Let's get it.
I heard that. And this week, we're going to try something different. Last week, if you guys tuned in to last week's episode, first of all, thank you, because that isn't easy to do in the off season when nothing's really going on. But also, you know, you probably saw us guessing obscure NBA team players and stuff like that from 2016, 2017. So today we decided that we were going to react to some of the players' press conferences. So I'm logged on to ATL Hawks fans. This is Jamila Johnson's YouTube page.
Shout out Jamila.
If you see this, don't sue us.
We don't got no money. We
don't have it. Jamila, I don't have it, bro. So, yeah, Nate McMillan, I'm going to click on his video, part 1, but I'm going to skip ahead because I watched it a little bit earlier this week, and it was pretty boring. I'm going to play the advertisements to support Jamila because that's what we support. If we're going to steal your footage, we are going to put it on mute.
Got to play them through.
Gotta, you know, hey, gotta support, you know what I'm saying? But
gotta see it through, my boy. Gotta see it through.
but I guess, Malik, just what are any early takeaways that you have, I guess, from media days across the league so far today?
Well, just in general?
Yeah, just in general, I guess.
It's a lot of players out here that still need to do research, I see, on specific things. I mean, if I'm being honest, like, that was really the main thing that has been on my TL, like, all day, is, like, certain players just talking about the vaccination. That's really it. I mean, the main players is Andrew Wiggins. I know Bradley Beal had his words to say, but,
he
like,
missed the Olympics and still had something. I'm like, dude, if you miss your chance to win an Olympic gold medal, like, the fact that you're still, I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. But so that's really mostly what I got from. Oh yeah, I forgot about Kyrie too. Like he popped it off this morning, honestly.
Yeah,
so,
Kyrie had to do his from home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
besides
like,
that, I mean,
practicing with the team and stuff. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you're exactly. Yeah, because I think somebody asked him or maybe they asked Andrew Wiggins if they planned on practicing tomorrow with the team. I think it was Wiggins, and Wiggins was like, I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about today, right now. I'm like, bro, like, it's practice.
It was like,
I would hope that you think about practicing.
It was Kyrie, bro. It was Kyrie. Kyrie, remember, he posted on Instagram, and then Dame was like, "Do media, bro, LOL."
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of like that whole thing, man. But all right, we're gonna start watching these things. Shout out to Jamila for the footage. Let's get into it.
All right.
Shoot.
Oh yeah. I skipped to the end of Nate. I want to listen to.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
nah. Yeah, I did that on purpose. All right, let me see. All right, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's 14?
He only got 2 questions and he was out, bro.
Oh, Jaleel only got 2. The number 2 overall pick got 2 questions.
Got 2 questions and he was out, bro.
Number 2 overall gets 2 overall 2 questions. That's crazy. Dang.
I picked my phone up because I was about to ask him a question, but by the time I picked my phone up,
were
he
you
was walking off. I was
like, wow. In person, or did you do Zoom?
Nah, I did Zoom.
Okay. Okay. So salute to Malik. By the way, his first media day.
Yes, sir.
Clap it up.
Many more to come.
Clap it up. All right, let's do it. I know they didn't do Jalil like this.
Nah, they did him like that, bro. I didn't even know it took him that long.
Just what's kind of the biggest thing you want to show and prove in training camp?
Just that I'm healthy. And obviously show the improvements that I've been trying to make on the defensive end and rebounding. Those are two things that Coach Nate told me that he wanted me to focus on for this training camp.
What can you tell us about your Olympic experience?
It was a surreal experience for myself. Something that was
Oh, he played with Nigeria. Yo, KL be picking KL. Yo, salute to KL, bro. He knows everything.
For real. He was on, I think, Jalil, but no, he was really on Gorgie. Like, I didn't know that Gorgie was.
He was tweeting about Gorgie too this summer.
Exactly, yeah.
Yo, like,
Yep.
KL, bro.
Yeah.
KL, bro, if you watching this, bro, yo, your flowers, man. You
Respect.
You different.
Come true with mine and my family. To play for the Nigerian national team was something I was really excited about. Obviously, we didn't play as well as I would have liked. We went 0-3 and didn't make it to 30
They went 0-3 and beat the U.S. in the exhibition.
Wow.
Man,
That's wild.
USA, man, turning your back.
USA was on one. Different, bro.
Dude, give me back your gold medal, bro.
But nonetheless, it was a great experience for me.
Yo, how would that make you feel, bro, if you were the number 2 pick, the man coming out of Duke, just like, what, 5 years ago? And then 5 years later, you find yourself on, like, the 3rd, 4th team that you've been in the last 4 years, and you're on a non-guaranteed training camp contract, bro. And you only
That's
get
wild.
questions.
You get
Like, how would that
questions.
make you feel, bro?
Like I lost it. I lost it all.
Bro, I would be like, bro, like, dang, bro, like, I'd be at a crossroads, bro, like, but that's how, like, athletes get depressed. So it's like, if you've been receiving
for real.
special treatment and being, like, the star your whole life and then go from that to not being important anymore, like, that's gotta be, like, crazy.
That's insane.
Dang, Jalil.
Ready to create a web.
Man,
Yeah, my boy like that, bruh.
I do not care, Ramen Renaissance. All right, here we go. Part 2. We got a good one, solo.
One second.
Solo was funny.
He got to send off a tweet.
Do you see what this man did? I didn't know if he was recording the media or recording himself. I was like, what is
What
that?
was he doing? What the heck was this?
I don't know what that is, bruh. But I think he was recording himself or recording the media.
Hold on. Let me see if he at least addressed it.
I'm gonna definitely work on some new toys myself. Yeah, I'm ready.
Is he vlogging?
How are you? Obviously, you guys went on a really playoff run last year. What are the biggest ways you guys can carry that success over into this season?
Well, first off, I want to say hello. It's a lot different from seeing you on
I know, it's
Zoom.
just-
Yeah. Wait, can you repeat that question? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just after the playoff run you guys went on last season, how can you guys take that success and make sure it carries over to this season?
That's really tough to do because other teams get better. But I think that sense of urgency is from the beginning. We start training camp tomorrow and every game thereafter. After All-Star break, we got Coach Mack, and we felt that sense of urgency then. But now it's from the jump. We're playing for home court advantage. We're playing to have that first game in our arena. And, I think we have a lot of guys coming back. We have the core coming back, and we just have to understand that, every practice matters, every game matters, whether it's preseason or not, just to build those habits and continue to build the habits that we grew on last year. And it's an exciting feeling. I think the young guys, everybody in this building today know that we can win. We had an opportunity to compete for it all, realistically. You say that in teams, you meet with teams, you guys bring it in, you say championship on 3, but there's a reality that can happen here, and everybody knows.
He said, that man said, you know, sometimes you start a season, you say, championship on me, championship on 3, 1, 2, 3. And don't none of y'all know good and well LeBron on the other side of that flow. And y'all have no championship. Hey,
y'all don't stand a chance.
it was a couple years in the East, teams was like, hey, y'all, championship on 3. And then, you know, a couple people around the huddle was looking at each other like, y'all, we know what the deal is, but yeah. Hold on, let me see who else is in this video.
Okay, so you were signed with the Hawks.
Anyeka, okay.
Why was it important for you to come back?
You want to be comfortable. You know, I'm in a point in my career where I really want to compete. You know, you can get lost in this league by chasing dollar figures or stats or numbers. I've always said I want to be an NBA player and I want to win a championship. And you know, this ain't my player where I'm just always worried about me. I believe that this gives me a real opportunity to put my imprint on the game on and off the court and win the championship. So my relationship with his family.
I'm on the space with that, bro.
He said this ain't my career.
So
this man had a 2K
I didn't
reference.
worry about my off season because I knew this is where I wanted to be, and why mess up a good thing.
How was Italy, and did anybody confuse you for Gallo while you're over there?
You know what? I kind of did get confused for Gallo a lot out there. You know, I don't know if it's like they thought it was like Tan Gallo, you know, but strike, charismatic, you know, ability to walk into a room and kind of take control of the room. But it was beautiful. I definitely am very grateful for the opportunity to be able to travel. You know, I was vaccinated, and so because we're going to somebody else's country, you know, we're going into somebody else's homes, and it was a beautiful experience. You know, I've heard so much about Lake Como. You know, me and George Clooney go way back and stuff like that.
So this dude.
Start button on some things going for me personally, and knowing that I was coming back here and getting ready for a season. So I definitely enjoyed Italy, and I look forward to going back and being able to do a little bit more.
All right, hold on. Let's skip ahead
So
now.
is this team still considered underdogs?
Okay.
Yeah.
Caleb.
No, that most definitely went away last year. You know, we was able to catch a lot of people off guard. I don't think people took us seriously. And this year is about building on that. I don't think we're underdogs. You know, we have situations brewing now because of what we was able to do in the playoffs. You think if 76ers win that series, does the Ben Simmons thing even go down? You know?
No, he didn't.
He did, bro. He said that junk, bro.
Yo.
But he right though.
I mean, he's right. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. Solos, wildin'.
Well, I think he did a marvelous job on Trey for trying to guard Trey Young.
Trying.
Yo, this man right here is trolling.
Got his size and being able to do it on both ends of the floor, which is really weird, you know, for their decision that's going on currently. But we're no longer underdogs. You know, when you got John Collins making max money, you know, he is expected to guard. But I think we will get better.
Yo, he should have been up there the longest because he's the only one that's gonna keep
Real.
have fun and embrace it.
look like he looking
Let's
at.
switch over to a Zoom question for you, Solo. Got a question coming in Zoom from Nikias Duncan.
Shout out to
So
kids.
you have been
Shout
lauded
out.
for your leadership qualities, basically every team that you've been on.
Wait, what the heck was that, bro? Like,
What you talking about? How you
with the
look?
thing? When they said, all right, we're going to switch over to Zoom questions, he did the What is he doing? Zolo, what are you doing, bro?
It looks clear in the Zoom call, but it looked like he was recording himself. But it's like the way the camera is, it doesn't like.
It's literally just pointed to the Emory Healthcare.
That's what I'm saying. So he couldn't be recording himself, bruh. So I don't know what he was doing.
Hey, and by the way, a little background information. We wanted Solo on Birds and Buckets all off season. We were unable to pull him, but this is the closest we're probably going to get to Solo. And
This is the closest we gonna get
So,
to
I
Solo.
hope you guys enjoy it.
Are there any specific young guys that you've taken under your wing? And if so, what areas have you kind of imparted some knowledge in?
It's more of like a working relationship, honestly. It's not too many guys I can just say I took under my wing. But there's guys that are very comfortable coming to me. The two guys that play my position, Cam Reddish and DeAndre Hunter, are two guys that
Solo like 28. They talking about the vets that you took under. I know he looked old.
It seemed like he older than the way people talk about him, bro.
Does he look old?
Yeah, he does.
But Solo ain't that old, bro. He like 27, 28, bro. That man was in college in like 2014. All right, Anyeka. All right, it's about to go to ad.
Ad incoming.
We're gonna support.
Ad incoming.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I guess, speaking about Solo, hold on. Let me look up this man's age while the other thing is loading. Solo. Yeah, that dude's 30. He just turned 30.
He's 30?
30.
Wow.
Talk about him like he's like 35 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, these advertisements are wow, bro. And like all of them are. The Become a Legend, like Hero Wars and stuff.
Have I seen this? I don't think I've seen these.
Yeah, I saw.
In fact, I have seen these.
I seen one on Twitter first, and then what the heck? But yeah, I saw one for myself, and I was like, bro, like, how is this even like a thing? And I guess
Wow.
like, get the people's attention. But anyways, yeah, Solo's he just turned 30.
That's crazy.
Not during last season. Anyeka with the fresh cut.
Fresh cut.
Boy, been in the gym.
Yeah, it's good to see you in person.
Yo.
Just how are you doing?
Yo.
Why is that your response?
Shoulders doing well, rehab's going well. I'm working my tail off to, try and get this, healed as fast as possible. Trying to get back on the floor, so I'm doing what I can to, get healthy fast.
This is my twin, by the way.
Travis mentioned the other day that you've marked on your calendar that you'd like to return sometime in December.
Yeah.
How realistic do you think that is? Just from talking about
Very realistic. It's a goal I have in mind. I'm definitely not going to rush anything, but my goal is to come back in December. Mid-December on my birthday. Everything is well. I'm able to, put load on my shoulder. Honestly, why not?
Who's that,
I'm
Malik?
already working on the court.
Can you just ask the question?
No, right here on the you see it on the timeline.
Oh, that's AJ Lawson.
Oh, okay.
I have a question
Shout out
from
to Lawson.
Jamila Johnson.
I think he got one question.
Hey, Anyeka, I saw that you went to the Dream.
I'm not lying, bro. He got one question.
Yeah, Anyeka go to the Dream game.
What you said, the Dream
I
game?
don't remember when she asked. I was like, "Hey, you went?"
Like last month. It was a nice game, fun game.
He must have went to the Sparks game in LA or something.
He said last month.
I don't remember Anyeka at a Dream game.
I don't remember him going to the game.
Dang. Well, I mean, I don't know though, because Jamila be at the game. So if he was at a game,
Yeah.
he just didn't shout
So
him
she
out.
must have saw him.
Yeah.
Able to see legends like Diana Taurasi. She's from Chino. She went to my rival.
He must have came when they played in Phoenix.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Because they did play Phoenix last year. Not last year, last month.
Just for another teams in the Atlanta area. I went to the Falcons game a couple weeks ago. And I just love supporting.
with your performance in the postseason against guys like Giannis and Joel?
I was very encouraged. I was playing at a very confident level, all-time high confidence. Coach trusted me to go out there and guard those guys. So, I went out there and just did what I had to do. I just want to keep that confidence level real high for this season, the rest of my career, basically, because sky's the limit.
All right, thank you.
All right, Anyeka, thank you for your time.
Appreciate you.
All right, twin. I'm gonna see you.
Twin. 2020.
Sister.
How you guys doing? Pretty good.
I was about to say, dang, if no one said they're doing well to him, I'm like, dang, that's not even a good sign. They ain't even say I'm doing well, bro.
I just want to show that I'm versatile. I can defend at a high level, and I can shoot the ball consistently and make plays for myself and others.
Okay, but that's my question, bro. Like, how can you have – they had more questions for Skylar Mays, right? And they said, what did you see in the two rookies on the team? Why didn't they ask A.J. Lawson, who was also on the Summer League team, what did you think of it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. You can come up with a billion questions for all of these guys. That's why I miss being here, man. Yeah, they're going to let me back. I asked an uncomfortable question during the rookies introductory press conference. They still don't send me the emails, but it's all good. Shout out to when y'all send me the email. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I asked some questions, man. These players not even getting.
Rashad most hated in 2 states.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, dang, bro. If they name that Trey Young or John Collins, they ain't getting number one question, man. All right.
All right, if there are no further questions, thank you so much.
He was looking like, dang, it's like that? All right. He's like, I must be trash. Trash. I'm trash.
How y'all doing? See you.
My boy Scott.
Good to see you in person.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just how valuable was that summer league experience for you? What were your biggest takeaways, and how do you hope that can carry over this season?
A.J. Lawson was on the same team, by the way.
Yeah, it was great. First of all, getting a feel for Sharif and Jalen, getting up and down the court with those guys, and for myself, getting extended minutes, getting time to really go out there and make mistakes and play through them. Was very beneficial for me. So, just having more feel for the game, more feel for the pace as I go into year 2, it's a good feeling. I'm just excited for what's to come.
What are your impressions of Jalen and Sharif's game and kind of the potential they bring to this team?
They're both super talented, really good players, both really high IQ players. And, they want to learn. They want to play the right way. That's stuff that you can't really see on the court. But, their demeanors, their approach to the game is well beyond their years. So I'm excited for the year that they're going to have coming up.
All right, Skylar, thank you for your time.
Thank you all.
Gosh, Lee, I promise there's more players on the team than just Trey Young and John Collins. I promise.
Hey, Skylar, you're a Baton Rouge boy. Just wanted to see.
Oh, yeah. Reggie asked him a question.
See that, it's good.
Reggie Chapman from
Yeah, Reggie Chapman, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What were we reminded?
Just wanted to see.
It's good, man. Good to see you too. Yeah, man. I wear that on my shoulder. I got a big chip on my shoulder about where I come from. Yeah, I love Louisiana, and it's something. Like I said, something I definitely wear, and it's taken me a long way, and I know I got a long way to go.
All right, thank you, Skylar.
Come on, bro. Like I'm saying, like this man Reggie know this man obviously from back home. And the only thing you ask him about is how's it being from Louisiana. Come on, bro. What are we asking right now, bro? You could have texted the man that if you know him.
Oh, good.
I feel like Trey coming up next. Trey came early, bro. I was like, oh, shoot, that's Trey.
Yeah. Trey don't go last. He's not a diva like that.
We want to get it over with.
Yeah. No, LeBron in the games, like LeBron's like the first one that talks. Like he talks to the media before he showers.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. He gets it over with. All right, come on, Trey. Dang. Joker, we just bigged up you for not Hollywood. Get them TY ones right now.
What's up?
What was the offseason like for you? You're like, you
Oh snap! I'm way too close.
Bro, this man Trey got a whole mustache now, bro.
I know. I was about to remind me of Nacho Libre.
That is crazy.
But Trey got the Nike sleeve on. I'm like, dang, Trey, you could at least, for the media day.
Oh no, I cover it up a little bit.
Yeah, something, yeah. Put some black tape on it.
For me, I always try to focus on getting better in every aspect, and but obviously, like coming into last year, I always wanted to be in the best condition of my life. So this off season, really the main thing was doing just that, and staying in shape and making sure I was in great shape coming into camp and being able to. We played a long season last year, so just trying to maintain and do the same thing and even go a little bit further.
Yo, this man Trey get a beard, bro, in a couple of years, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna feel old. You remember Babyface Trey as the rookie?
Babyface Trey had nothing on his face when he was a rookie.
On one summer, bro, he get a whole mustache. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna be like, hey, I remember we were just a little boy.
We were just little.
Caught up.
Yeah, you too.
Eager are you, and how eager is this team to follow up what you guys were able to do last year on the run? Y'all were able to go one.
I'm very eager. I know from talking to my teammates. They're the same way. Everybody's ready to play. And,
Boys got a little deeper.
There's been a lot of throughout the off season, and it's not a lot of been about us. And we all heard about it, and we're very eager to go back out there and play and have fun and try and shock the world again. You know what I'm saying?
What do you feel
like the world?
Next step, we went to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's winning a championship, and I think for us, we know that. It's not. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take work, and we know that. So we got to keep doing what we're doing and just get better, and just a little bit better from each and every one of us. It'll take us there.
So I've been enjoying all the different colorways of the sneakers coming out. A lot of them are very Atlanta specific. Are there going to be any that pay tribute back to Oklahoma?
Yeah, that's a good question. There's a lot of things that I got that haven't been released or announced for a reason. But I definitely got a lot of things coming. I definitely wanted to pay tribute to Atlanta with my first shoe, me playing here. This being where I started my NBA career, I think.
And also reassuring the franchise that I won't demand a trade anytime soon. In the era of super teams and superstars leaving this franchise.
Unlike some other people.
I just wanted to show loyalty, I grew up where loyalty wasn't always the top priority from the superstars over there, so.
It's only right to do a lot and paying tribute back to Atlanta.
Hey, Trey, I know you mentioned working on conditioning in the off season. But for you individually, your game, what do you see as the next step for you and just your development that you want to take?
Yeah, for me, I know people don't like talking about the mid-range game, but for me, I loved. I don't think I shoot that enough, and for me, being able to add that and try to perfect that was something that I definitely focused on a lot too this off season, and just making it harder for the defenders for another level for the defenders to guard me. So just trying to make it as difficult as possible.
4-level scorer.
Yes, sir.
For someone to guard me.
Great, you had your contract extension in the offseason, and
in addition, guys like John and Clint got extensions too. What's your reaction to your own extension, but also to, so many of your teammates from last season coming back?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's a blessing, but for me, I'm just happy we're all here and secure for a little bit longer, and the core group of guys, and we're all here, and it's good to know that going into the season. It's good to not have that on your mind. Definitely playing and throughout the season, and just really focusing on basketball, and that's the main thing I always try to focus on. And it's just really good that we were able to secure, especially John. And it's been a great offseason for sure.
Great. Would you accept the title of this team still being underdogs? Is that a thing of the past?
I mean, I definitely don't see us getting the respect that I feel like we deserve from what.
Underdog. Hey, when the Hawks win the championship, Trey still gonna be like, we underdogs.
Oh my God, bro. No one expected us to be here. I mean, we only made the Eastern Conference Finals my third year here, but no one expected us to be on this stage. Can't win anything. No one talked about the Atlanta Hawks. They only talked about the Brooklyns and the Lakers. That's all they talked about. They didn't talk about it. Hey, insert B-Lou. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Come on, man. I've listened to one Spaces, and I was talking about this earlier with Malik in a group chat, and it was the Bucks Spaces, and they were talking about teams in the East, and they were like, don't forget, of course, you have the Hawks, the Eastern who were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. I listened to that Spaces about 5 minutes, and they name dropped the Hawks about 5 times, and the Spaces about the Milwaukee Bucks. So, me, I don't see it. I don't think there's any. But whatever floats your boat, keeps the engine going. Whatever keeps you going, do that.
Now let me ask you: who do you feel like so far has gotten the most disrespect? Like coming off, I guess, a
good season,
an overachieving season. This the Hawks or last year's Heat team?
The Heat, I don't think they got disrespect because it was in the bubble. So there's a lot of people who are like, because like Tatum said, or who said that? Like Jalen Brown, who was like, y'all don't play like that. That dude don't play like that. Who said that?
Oh, yeah.
Whoever said that last year, I think it was like people were kind of expecting you to prove it to them outside the bubble. So I think that's the thing with last year's Heat. But this year's Hawks, bro, like, who made the Western Conference Finals? The Suns and the Clippers? No. Suns and the Jazz, right? Suns and the Jazz? Suns and the Clippers.
No, it was the Clippers.
Because they clinched in L.A., and then Chris Paul was like, all these fans that I played for in front of years, y'all my family too. Okay. All right, the Clippers, I don't think any of the 4 teams in the conference finals last year are undervalued at all. I don't. And then you look at the Hawks,
you're right.
Most people are expecting them to be a top 3, top 4 team in the East.
Yeah, true.
And so I don't think they're being disrespected. Well, what do you say?
No, I mean, for now, it just seems like it's just normal. Like they get. I feel like they're getting. I don't think they're getting disrespected. Like the way Trey was talking about it, he was making it seem like, because I think he said, I don't know if we got to that part or it's after this, but he was like, nobody's talking about us or something like that. I was like, bro, like people talk about the Hawks now. Like it's
people
crazy.
Talk about Trey specifically.
And I think Nate said at the beginning of at the thing, I know I had put it on Twitter. He had said, like fans in Atlanta are all saying, we're going like finals. This is the finals team. But he was like fans outside of Georgia are like, oh, what y'all did last year was a fluke. Like you do it again, like all this stuff. So
I see honestly, talk like that. Like, but that's talk, what I'm saying? It's not like no one about you. There's been people that didn't talk about you. You know, and then I think Trey, especially with the release of views, has been Trey all summer.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Showed last year, but that's okay. I don't really care what people have or if they're not believing in us or not. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna battle and we're gonna try to win it all. And that's just my mindset.
Trey, how much does it help this team just in terms of chemistry that so many guys, especially in the core, are returning this season? And it's
I just want to say, like, there's more players on the team than John Collins and Trey.
new faces, but it's also that core group is intact.
Yeah, I mean it's great. It's great, especially knowing the guys that we kind of made that turnaround from last year, from being down 14. I mean, our record being 14-20 to what it was. Core group of those guys staying back is going to be big for the new guys coming, because we have kind of our identity in the locker room and how we want to move and how we handle things on the court. And I think it's amazing that we have our vets back, Solo, Lou, all those guys. Those guys really helped us. And for now, the new guys coming in, it's going to be an easy transition for them. It's going to make our team that much better.
Travis and Nate have said multiple times that they'd like to see consistency out of Cam. What do you think he can do? It's that consistent player that you guys want.
He's unbelievable.
Cam Reddish different, bro. Hey.
Cam Reddish different.
Cam different, bro. Hey, he didn't give me 40, but he gave the person that got him 40. Damn, generational Reddish. Damn CEO.
Shout out to Zion's World, man.
Shout out to Zion's World. Shout out my boy Josh, man. We got to bring Josh Chicken Mirror back on, man.
Right.
Josh, we're going to get you back on, bro.
Tell people all the time, Cam, I mean, when he's healthy and he's going, he's one of the best teammates I've had as far as talent-wise, and guys who can do so much on both ends. He can score. He can stop you from scoring. He can do so much for our team.
He's like that.
But I mean, a lot of it
like that.
For the health issues and injuries and things like that. So I just really want to see him stay healthy, and I know he's going to be mentally locked in coming into the season, and I just hope he's out there on the floor with us.
Trey, after your playoff performance, the wrestling performance you've had this offseason, are you a villain or a heel in the NBA now?
Yes, sir. Our boy.
I don't consider myself a villain. Like, I mean, maybe in one arena, but I don't consider myself a villain at all. I think if you met me and you were my friend, we'd be cool. But no, I'm not a villain. But it is what it is.
I'm not a villain. I'm not a villain. Bro said I am not a villain.
Obviously, you worked a lot this offseason to improve your game, but after a playoff performance like last year, did you find yourself there's more distractions trying to come at you? Did you have to try and fend off more people trying to get your attention, make sure you focus on your game?
Nah. I mean, I'm very good at keeping my circle small and just focusing on the main things, and I mean that's pretty much it. I don't get distracted. I'm focused 24/7 and on whatever I'm doing. If it's being a big brother to my siblings or whatever, I'm focused on that. I don't get distracted on the outside stuff, and especially when I'm playing, I'm not gonna let that distract me from what I'm doing.
All right, we're gonna switch over for a Zoom question. Terrell Thomas.
Good morning, Trey. Good to see you. Two-part question.
Shout
First,
out to my boy
you've
Terrell.
taken pride of putting the city of Atlanta on your back over the last few years. This year, you guys have had the most national games on television that the Hawks have had in some time, highlighted by the Christmas Day game. Can you talk to me about what it'll feel like representing for Atlanta on Christmas Day? And then following up with that, I know you and Jalen Hurts had a bit of a relationship in his time in Oklahoma. Has he reached out to you since he's taken a starting role with the Eagles on what it's like to be with the team?
Oh, yeah. I forgot Terrell's an Eagles fan.
He's a Philly guy.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah, I mean, to your first question, I'm excited about playing on Christmas Day. I've been watching Christmas Day games since I was a kid, and so to be able to play on Christmas Day and represent, I mean, the city of Atlanta, my family, it's gonna be awesome, and I'm looking forward to getting a win on that day. And then Jalen,
he keeps trolling the Knicks, bro. It's so funny. He trolled the Knicks about 3 times in this.
Game 7, one of the games in Philly, but I ain't really talked to him too much. I mean, he's very busy. I'm very busy, and we have the same agency, so we talked about we've seen each other through certain events there, but I haven't really talked about our professions. But he's a good dude.
Thank you, man.
Since coming into the league, you've talked about wanting respect from
I think Trey had the longest one.
Yeah, it had to be.
Trey. Yeah, it's almost. I think.
Dang, the rest of this. Oh, I was about to say, the rest of the videos, Trey. For a second, I thought you guys like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, if Trey gonna say the same thing, I don't pay attention to it. I don't listen to nobody. I ain't got no friends.
Gord, you got one question.
What was the reasoning for signing with Atlanta?
Or maybe 2.
What are you looking forward to?
I mean, that was a great appointment for me. I think just joining the basketball team after what we did last season. I think coming here give me a chance to help this basketball team. And I'm very excited to share the court with these guys.
Great answer.
Any other questions? All right, Gordy, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, Gorgie. All right. So I guess in the meantime, how do you feel about Sharif Cooper wearing the number 2?
Oh man, that's big, bruh.
Yeah.
That's really big. I'm surprised at the organization that they haven't done anything about this.
And Joe
needs to be in the Raptors.
Eligible. Joe's eligible for the Hall of Fame this year in 2022.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Joe Johnson, Manu Ginobili. So
Dang, bruh.
just how you feeling about it? Like,
I don't like that, bruh.
and a rookie who's gonna be here for a minute too, or should be here for a minute.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Oh, who's this?
That's Jordan Hamilton, I think.
Nice to meet you.
I think he got one question too.
What are the biggest things you want to show or prove during this training camp?
She asked the same questions to all the people.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she is. But I think he was on the summer league team too.
All the people.
I don't think.
Not gonna get in.
He? I don't remember.
So other people not gonna make the team. All right, hold on. Hold on. Training camp. All right. I'll pull it up. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Just my intensity, my energy, just being a good teammate. When I'm on the sideline, just straight
Johnny Hamilton.
Everybody,
from I believe he went.
Johnny Hamilton.
He went to UT Arlington. I thought so.
All right, thank you for your time, Johnny.
Thank you.
Is this the dude who DeMarcus dunked on?
We're off.
I don't remember, bruh.
Yeah, he dunked on some 7-footer from UT Arlington. And there's not many 7-footers in the Sun Belt. Shout out to DeMarcus Simons.
What's going on, guys? Good.
Gallo been tweeting about the season.
See you in person.
Good to see you.
Just how eager
Be ready, bruh.
is this team to follow up that playoff run you guys had last season?
Very, I think a lot. We are, of course, still excited for what we did last year. And now we stand, we set our standards at that level. So we'll see.
Gallo. What do you feel like the next step for this team is?
Well, I think that, I don't want to put too much pressure on the team, on everybody, but the next step last year would have been the finals. And so that's what when I think about next step, that's what I'm thinking about.
All right, Danilo, we're going to go to a Zoom question from Davide Chinalato.
Ciao, Danilo. Hope you're well. You said you just spoke about finals and how the team needs to reach the next level. How do you think you can help this team to do that?
Ciao, Davide. In many different ways. I just being myself and did what I did last year, what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, it's been too long when I started playing pro. So that's just what I've been doing.
I've been playing pro for about 20
my
years.
life.
We're going to skip Gallo. Absolutely, Gallo.
He just talking.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you feel like you learned in Summer League, and what are you hoping to prove in camp?
What I learned in Summer League was just, I was just excited to be out there. I was excited to play basketball again. Prior to that, I didn't play that much basketball, so it might have been like 5 months or something. So
shout out to the Sean
be
Tate.
back out there, playing the game I love.
Hey.
Oh, Cam.
Yo, Cam had the fuck, bro. I can't wait till we get to Cam, bro.
Man. All right. Jalen, we gonna respect you, Jalen. I'm gonna listen to a couple minutes, Jalen. Then we going to Cam.
You're not waiting, bro.
The greatest. God is the greatest. I love my dog. Just playing with my dog. Just playing with my dogs. Thank you, God.
You're around the team more and around some of the vets. Are any of the older guys kind of helping you out with anything? Any kind of help or lessons here or there?
Yeah, JC has been giving me pointers and advice and workouts.
And that's big. He played just like John Collins.
Showing me what he does.
That's what I was thinking, bro.
I'm just trying to learn.
Giving him the keys.
Absorb as much information from guys, because I'm just trying to learn at the end of the day.
Describe your confidence in the shot.
I'm very confident. I'm gonna keep building on it though. Keep getting better at it. It's not a perfect shot, so just gonna keep working at it. That's all I can say. I can't speak for the future. But,
I wonder if someone asked him about Sharif.
He's eventually gonna get there.
I don't think so.
Doing it like 5-on-5 scrimmages with your teammates, and if so, what sort of takeaways have you had from that experience?
Yeah, we played. Got some open runs in. My takeaway, we're gonna be good.
We're gonna be good.
My main takeaway from 5-on-5 is we gonna be good.
Over to
That's
a
all I
Zoom
need.
question from Nikias Duncan.
Nikki is gonna ask him pin downs of the zip files going through.
DHO.
I'm like,
You've shown that you. How you doing, Jalen? Playing with your skill set, you've shown that you can operate on both sides and pick a role as the handler and the roller. With this kind of deep Atlanta team, what do you anticipate your role to be more consistently on that?
Anything. That's the thing about me. I can anticipate any role because I'm confident in playing any position.
all right, here we go. The real.
The man of the hour.
It's good.
And the car goes.
Hey, Cam, good to see you.
You too.
What was this off-season like for you, and were you able to get in the work that you wanted to get in now that you're kind of healthier?
Yeah, for sure. I got to go home back to Philly. Go working on my trainer, whoever, and I'm ready for the season. I feel good.
Great answer, Cam. Great answer, Cam.
Here we go. I think that's the question.
Because I know in your rookie season you're dealing with this last season.
I said this is the best I've felt. Just now.
In my eyes, what you feel this is the best.
I never said that. I do feel great. Nah, yeah, I feel great. 100% healthy. Looking forward to the season.
All right, switching over to a Zoom.
Awkward.
I know, right, bro? I was like, oh my gosh.
He said, yeah, I said this is the best I ever felt, according to who sources? So athletic. Who at the Athletic? You? They told you? The sources was wrong. I ain't never said that. Never uttered that sentence.
Them sources be different, bro.
Yeah.
Them sources.
How are you doing, Cam?
All right. Nikia's question. Guess the question. Oh yeah, you already see. All right. Yeah, in a lot of pop situations with Bogey, you really.
Bro, it's funny though. He actually got the most. He actually got the most words out of Cam, bro.
Oh,
so I commend him for that, bro.
Not on the kids, man.
Obviously, you want to get better at everything as a basketball player, but what do you think is more important to you making an immediate impact on this team next season? Would it be your shot or improving as a finisher?
Wait, okay, all right. First things first. I know I gave Nikias a lot on the specifics of basketball. That was a general question with normal English and everything. That was a good question, kid.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Or improving as a finisher?
Improving as a finisher. Probably more shooting. I've been focused a lot on my jump shot this summer, ball handling. But finishing, definitely improving that area as well. But I do think for this team, I think my shooting is more a priority. To answer your question.
You guys got so many guys that are like you that are finally going to be back and playing. Is there going to be a lot more competition for minutes out there? And how do you approach, knowing?
I was been trying to figure out who was that talking.
I think that might be Pat Benson.
No, I don't think it was Pat because Pat was sitting like at the bottom.
Like by.
Yeah, he was sitting on the right.
Yeah.
He was sitting because Christian's sitting in the middle of Cam. Pat was on the right. I feel like he was probably one of I want to say maybe Justin, one of the 5 guys or
he
one
was
of them. I'm not sure.
Giants game yesterday.
Oh, he was.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't him. It may have been Pat.
Yeah, but that was a good question though. That's a good question though. Fighting for men.
I mean that's basketball everywhere. There's nothing new. It's gonna be a competitive training camp. So I'm looking forward to it.
Cam, what do you feel like are some of the big keys for the team to build on the playoff run you guys were able to go on last year?
Just continuing to build our team camaraderie, continue to build our chemistry, and then just getting better every day. Trusting coach, whatever he brings to the table this year, and just sticking by that.
All right, Cam, switching over to a Zoom question from Paul Newberry.
Hi, Cam. I'm just curious, how much do you think it helped you being able to come back in the playoffs and have the kind of performance that you did after being out for so long and being thrown right back into big minutes, big games? How much did that help your confidence, and how do you think it helps you build coming into this year?
Yeah, it definitely was a boost of confidence. I mean, I was just blessed to be able to get back out there. So I was happy to be back. Obviously, I was pumped. So all that combined, it's kind of the same going into this season. So I'm definitely excited, and it should be fun.
All right, Cam. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Let's see who's next. It's a tough act to follow.
What's next?
Tough act to follow. Lou.
Hello.
Welcome, Lou. We're now open for questions.
What do you feel like the next step for this team is?
I feel like the next step for this unit is just to understand that
last year was a great year, and we just have to build on that and understand that, we're not going to sneak up on a lot of teams. Teams are going to look forward to coming to Atlanta playing against us. They know we're a quality basketball team, so I just think mentally we just have to prepare ourselves to know that we're one of the top teams in the East now. We're not an underdog.
Good answer, Lou.
That was the best answer. Best answer.
Just be real. Like,
Right, yeah.
Deal is. Let's not. What are we doing here? Why are we trying to play ourselves? You know what to do.
Right.
Just be real with yourself.
Hey, he need to have a talk with Trey.
It's not the most difficult thing to accept, to be like, yes, like people expect us to win now. Like there were 4 teams at the end of last season and we were one of them. Like, come on now. What are we doing?
Anymore.
People don't look at the Atlanta Hawks on their like schedule and think like Charlotte Hornets. Like people don't.
Yeah, not anymore, bruh. Not anymore.
You guys aren't the Charlotte Hornets. You guys aren't the Indiana Pacers. You guys aren't the Orlando Magic.
What made you want to come back for another year with Atlanta?
Felt like it made sense. I enjoyed my time here after the trade. At this part of my career, having an opportunity to be home with my kids more.
Yo, look at this though. Running it back. Everybody always talks about the trade and stuff like that, but Rajon Rondo is no longer on the Clippers. I think he got traded, then got cut, and then went to the Lakers, right? That's how it happened.
Yep, traded, cut. He got traded to Memphis, I think.
Yeah, got cut and then
he got traded to Memphis. Memphis cut him. Then he went to LA.
And Lou Williams re-signs with Atlanta. What a trade!
Crazy.
Being in my hometown
and Schwank we trust.
Basketball club. I just thought all of the components made sense for me where I was in my career, so I want to still be here for another year.
And how valuable is it that whether it's you or some of the young guys, Trey, John, Clint, that the core is able to return and you guys have a lot of continuity on this roster?
Right, it's extremely important. We had some success last year. It showed that the chemistry is there. Guys enjoy playing with each other. Guys enjoy working with each other, and I think those things showed. So to keep that core group together, I think only positive things can happen. And we can make strides with that unit. And so I thought that was really important to make happen.
So everybody's talking about Trae Young's signature shoe this summer, but I think they forget that you as well have a signature shoe with Pete. I just want to see if y'all had any.
That's Pat. Nah, that dude early went Pat.
Okay. So, and like you said,
that other dude was like kind of more upbeat, but I don't know who it was.
Maybe.
Who was it Zach Klein?
But it doesn't sound like Zach Klein. Like Zach Klein has a.
Yeah, true.
I'm like, that's Zach Klein. I don't know who that was. Then. Caleb was right there. We know Caleb's voice.
Yeah. I'm not even sure.
My 4th or 5th signature shoe. I've lost count. So.
Oh, that's a flex. That's a flex.
That is a flex, bro. That was a flex. I lost count.
I lost count after the 3rd one.
It's murky, but I'm excited for Trey. For him to have his own thing, as kids growing up, you always want to have your own shoe. You want people to wear your jerseys and all of those things. So for him to have it, I'm sure it's surreal for him. I'm sure he's excited about growing his brand and growing his name across the league. And, for myself, we do pretty well overseas and statewide as well. So it's a great accomplishment.
What have you seen out of Sharif so far? And what do you think?
I think Sharif is going to be extremely talented.
I also want to say this about Lou, man. This is a cool dude. Like I have so much respect for Lou because like he's known as like one of the coolest players in the league and like as 85 South kept saying, like a hood legend and stuff, just for having 2 girlfriends and having Drake make a song about him and stuff and being in a Meek Mill video. But like if you meet him, like he is a cool dude, like, and he doesn't have to be cool. Like, he has every right. Like, some people meet some people who are like middle of the pack NBA players, and they act like so Hollywood and so
right,
holier than thou. This dude is like down to earth. He's just a cool dude. I like Lou. If you're watching this, or if you're people watching this, you're a cool dude, bro.
Shout out to Lou.
I'm starting tomorrow. Have an opportunity to grow with him. Any information that I can share with him to further along his career, I'll be here for him. But I think he's an extremely talented player. He's going to be around for a while.
You kind of mentioned it off the top. You played on so many playoff teams. When you come back the next year, how much knowledge can you drop on these guys that you're starting from scratch? I mean, you're not starting at the Eastern Conference Final.
Oh, that's the same guy.
That's the same guy. I can't get the voice, bro.
I think that's
can't get
Justin, bro. I think that's Justin.
For real? Yeah, it might be.
How important is that to remember as you? I mean, it's a long season to get back to that point again.
Right. Well, it's worse now because, you have success and, when you have success, teams, they pay attention to that. And they want to knock you off. They want to either be in that position or they understand that when they play against you, it's not going to be an easy game. And so you're going to get the best punch from a lot of the different teams around the league. And like I said, some of these teams probably didn't expect us to have the success that we did have. Some of these teams that probably didn't realize we were as talented as we were. And now they know, so, as a group, we got to understand that the route is going to be a little harder. This year is going to be a little bit more difficult, and I'm sure we're prepared for the task.
Switching over to Zoom, we have a question from Terrell Thomas.
I'm going to get one Terrell Thomas and then we skip.
Good morning, Lou. Welcome back. Good to see you back.
What's up, T?
I wanted to know if
man, you
year
don't know
75
much,
for the
just
NBA,
chilling.
you're going into year 17.
Hey, if someone said what's up to like that before I asked the question, I would have been like, oh, I would have answered.
You know me.
That's his boy, Terrell. Shout out
That's family for real, yeah.
Terrell actually has like he says, like he said this on his Instagram once, but he has like actual relationships with these players, you know what I'm saying? So he works with Lou and stuff like that with what's his name? Akil the pimp. He's not a pimp, but that's his persona. What's the rap name? What's the rap dude? You know what I'm talking about.
You talking about Akeem?
Yeah, Ali. His name is like Akil Ali or something like that.
He a young rap, like I feel like I know who you're talking about, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He went viral for rapping fast over like a 70s beat. He's like, and I'm so smart.
Ah, okay.
That's Lou Williams' artist. But like Terrell,
crazy.
Does a lot of like promoting for him. So it's like
he
works with Lou a lot with that artist.
The NBA career. But what are you looking to gain this season, personally and individually?
At this point in my career, anything positive is a cherry on top. I think over the course of my career, I've proven that I'm a pro. I'm an established player. The position that I've been put in, coming off the bench, I've pretty much mastered that. I've become a household name when it comes to the 6th Man of the Year talk and things of that nature. And so as far as
Flex,
is he a Hall of Famer?
Ooh. I think you got to put him in. Would you put Jamal in? Put Jamal in. You got to put Lou in.
Would you put Manu in? Manu got to get in.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, Manu definitely get in. For sure.
And he was also an All-Star.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay. This Rip Hamilton.
So Manu, Jamal. Who you say?
Rip Hamilton. Rip Hamilton was a starter, but he was kind of like a middle of the pack guy,
For some reason, I feel like he'll still get in. I feel like he'll get in too. Does he? But, bro, I feel like
if Rip gets in, then Joe has to get in.
Who? Joe John? Oh, Joe? I just feel like they'll get Rip in because he got one. It's kind of, bro, like.
Okay, does Tayshaun Prince get in, though? Tayshaun Prince wasn't an All-Star.
He wasn't an All-Star?
Yeah.
I don't.
So he doesn't get in off.
That's tough, bruh.
Not being an All-Star. So it's like, so you got 4 to 5 starters making it from the Pistons.
Chauncey.
Ben is already in. So you got Chauncey, Rip, and Chief.
Rip. That's tough. But for some, I feel like it's so easy to get in the Hall of Fame.
Chill out.
I honestly do.
Chill out.
So I honestly feel like they get in, bro, and I would not bat an eye, bro. I'd be like, oh, well.
Ben Wallace. Now, who was the first player you saw? You were like, dang, they got in. Okay, the Hall of Fame ain't what I thought it was as a kid. When Tracy McGrady got in the first time, I was like, dang, is that easy?
Tracy's questionable, bro. Tracy's definitely questionable.
That's
definitely, bro.
Is that like first ballot? Like I know he like should get in eventually, but that's kind of crazy. He got in.
Is Vince first ballot?
Tracy first ballot, Vince's first ballot.
See, bro, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, Tracy's
where are
first
your morals?
First ballot. I mean, Ben Wallace, he can make his argument because he's one of the greatest defenders of his time.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
That's why Ben Wallace.
Yeah.
She was really good. I think he could.
I don't know about she. He could, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I wouldn't bet not. Like the way it is now, bro. Like I would not be surprised.
Yeah, right.
It's not much. You don't gotta do much, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Joe Johnson gets in, I'll be surprised that like the era that I grew up watching the Hawks in empty Phillips Arena, one of those players was a Hall of Fame. I'd be like,
that would be big.
I'll be looking at it like different. I'll be like, dang, I was watching Hall of Famer Joe Johnson and the under 500, sub 500 Hawks in an empty Phillips Arena, bro.
Yeah, that'd be big, bro.
It'd be kind of be like, but what is the Hall of Fame then if Joe got in?
Exactly.
We'll see.
I don't know, bro.
All right, I'm about to skip on Lou. I already heard Lou give all these answers in other interviews.
Individually, I don't feel like I have much left to prove. I'm still chasing that championship ring. I'm still chasing that feeling, and so that's what I'm focused on.
All right, Bogey, what you got for us?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, what happened to DeAndre Hunter and Clint Capella?
During the interviews?
Every single game. So
I don't think nothing did. Somebody said something happened to him?
Nah. I mean, Dre wasn't at exit interviews, and like when was that? A couple months ago?
Oh, he wasn't?
He wasn't.
I don't think I listened to any of the exit interviews. I mean, they were both on here though. So
DeAndre?
Yeah, DeAndre was on this one and Clint. They might be on part. This is part 3. They'll definitely be on the next part. Because after Bogey is DeLine.
Yeah, this is DeLine. Okay.
So I think maybe after DeLine, maybe it was DeAndre. And then I forgot who went after DeAndre. Maybe Clint went after him.
Yeah.
To be healthy, fully healthy.
I just know Kevin and John were the last people.
Oh yeah, Kevin and John. Yeah.
Does the term underdog still fit this team, or is that a thing of the past?
No, that's not definitely. That's mentality. That's mindset. That we need to get.
Talk to Trey.
He said, come on, man. We made the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think anybody's underdog. That's not how it works. Wake up, buddy.
Talk to your homeboy.
Talk to your
being
homeboy.
the underdog. When he didn't even have the Grand Slam, he was chasing greatness. He wasn't chasing Grand Slam. So that's something that a lot of athletes can learn from that guy. It doesn't matter which sport you're playing. The mentality is same. And the things he does, for his body, the way he handles everything, around him, and it's great.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, as I said, first thing, we should forget what happened last year, all right? And my goal should be,
All right, first things first, last year. Doesn't matter, all right? That's a great attitude to have, though. You can't. All right, DeLon, what you got for us?
Being a veteran leader on the court, off the court, just trying to bring what I've learned from other teams over the course of my career, and just doing what I know how to do, just being a solid player.
Okay, here she goes. I was about to say, I don't think she had a part 3.
Yeah.
I always knew it was a good team. I just knew that they just needed to get in the playoffs and gain some experience. And the run they went on was very impressive. Nobody expected them to do what they did, and they beat some really good teams. And now the whole league is on notice.
All right, switching to Zoom. Question from Jamila Johnson.
Hey, DeLon, welcome to Atlanta. I just wanted to ask you about your family. I know you're big on family and your brother. What advice did he give to you about basketball in general, and what was his reaction when you found out you were going to Atlanta?
Your research, Jamila.
Yeah, my brother, he just always wants me to be aggressive. I feel like that's most people. They just want me to stay aggressive, because when I'm aggressive, I just, I'm a whole different player. And that's all he's been telling me since I've grown up. I forgot the second part of your question.
I was saying, what was his reaction when you found out you were going to Atlanta?
Oh yeah, he was very excited. For me, I didn't really know what to expect. Just being traded around the past couple of years. But he got me cheered up about coming here, and obviously what the team did last year, and me being added to that, it's going to be a very exciting year.
Dang, he just said the same thing in 3 different questions.
We're all for hockey.
He just said the same thing. I'm only skipping because it's loud. And I couldn't do that.
Morning.
How's your Achilles feeling, and when did that injury actually happen?
So kind of played with it the whole season last year.
Still got the patch.
Not disciplined things to do.
Still got it.
Just
I think Dennis let his go. I'm not sure.
Dennis let his go.
And
I saw a picture of him today. It didn't look like it was in his head, but I only saw one side of his head. I don't know if it was on the other side.
I mean, his brand has been established. If you want to let it go, his brand has been established.
Yeah.
Want to make sure that it will be really healed properly.
I saw this man say he be guaranteed to make the playoffs.
He did.
When I saw that, I was like, man, I know like Trey gotta hate this man every time he says something like that. he told the Knicks, we gonna send you on vacation. Then he said Joel Embiid's not that guy, and he just said a lot. He just says a lot of things. But all right. We're gonna continue.
And I go hard on it every single day. So not there yet.
Hey, Clint. Good to see you in person. When you look at this roster and how many people this roster was able to return, just how valuable is that continuity that guys like you, Trey, John, all of those guys are back together?
I was talking about it earlier that that's one of the most important things to keep that core, that connection, because how you get your wins every night. Whenever we got the guys knowing their role, whatever they're doing on the court. And you don't even think about it. You just do it. It's how you get wins. From my own experience, like this is how I used to get wins night in and night out, by having everybody doing their own role without even thinking too much. So by having the score back really bringing a lot of excitement.
Reeve. Okay, Reeve. I
I
forgot he was on the team. And then John.
Hey, I saw you were playing the new FIFA earlier. Is there anybody on the team or in the league that can beat you in that?
What do you think he's gonna say?
So
Yes.
I used to play JC, but I think he quit playing. because I give him a hard time. I played Ocho Cinco that I'd be really, really bad last year. But one who I played against was pretty good. We're probably at the same level as Joel Embiid. He's not bad. So that's why I got it early to start practicing a lot because I'm trying to be ready for it.
All right, over to Zoom for a question from Raphael Haynes.
After this, I'm skipping.
Hey, what's going on, Clint? Hope all is well. Clint, you've been in a situation before where you reached the conference finals and didn't make it, but then come back the next year. What does the team need to do as far as how to approach this season after a successful season like last year, but also what type of mentality does the team need?
Definitely have to have the mentality that it's going to be team's going to be winning for us. Now we're going to be the team to beat, meaning that every arena that we're going.
No one talks about you guys. What are you talking about, man?
Nobody talks about you guys.
To be ready because they know what we did last year. Now I think that we have a reputation, Eastern Conference team, conference final team reputation, meaning that every night, every team, the circle their date on their calendar whenever they know that we're coming in town. So definitely to be ready for it every night.
He said, and we're gonna send them on vacation.
We're gonna send them on vacation.
Dang, Dre only talked a couple minutes.
Health-wise, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, almost back to 100%.
That can't be it. Okay.
Just what did this offseason look like as far as rehab and coming back from that surgery?
I mean, mostly I was just rehabbing for most of the summer. Just like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I just started, working out, doing like one-on-one and things like that, some contact drills. So, like I said, in a few more weeks, I should be almost basically 100% healthy.
All right, switching over to Zoom. Question from Kevin Taylor.
Hi, DeAndre. And my question for you is now starting training camp and going into the season, have you been told that you'll be on a minutes restriction or however
good question,
working
Kevin,
toward your rehabilitation going into the season?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do training camp and I'll see how I feel, the first couple of days. But as of right now, I have no clue, like, how much time I'll be playing or anything like that.
Okay, thanks.
Overall, how are you looking to grow your game this year, and what are kind of some of your goals as far as how you want to grow your game?
I mean, for me, it's just to improve from last year in every aspect. It's not just one thing I want to improve on. I pride myself on being an all-around player on both ends. So just, keep getting better in every aspect of the game.
All right, DeAndre, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, come on. He's the second best player on the team last year. I know his name's not John Collins or Trey Young. My gosh, man.
Hey, who was next?
Kevin.
How's everyone?
Doing well,
this microphone's locked. Trey Young.
Hey, Kevin.
How you guys doing?
Good to see you.
Hey, who are we missing? Who didn't go?
I think Travis mentioned
We got Reef and Collins.
Oh yeah.
your ankle cleaned up after last season. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. After the playoffs, I think a week later, I had my ankle cleaned up, had a couple bones taken out. Some injury last year, kind of dealt with a little bit. Just had a lot of soreness going through the course of last year and into the playoffs. And so,
Kevin been through some things.
Mostly clean out,
man.
and I'm about 95%, I would say right now.
What's the latest with your contract negotiation? Do you anticipate getting?
Look, hey, Chris don't play around with them. He
don't play about them contracts, bro.
He the only one that will ask about it. He was the only one that was asking JC about it last year.
Yeah.
That's one thing you give Chris. Chris, he do not care. He will say it.
Yeah, we're still working. It's something we've kind of worked throughout the summer. Most of that I'm letting my agent and Travis handle. Obviously, I hope to get something done, but there's no guarantees.
Especially when you see Duncan Robinson getting $90 million.
Facts.
So much of this roster up here so much of the roster is back, but it's going to feel way different because the roster is actually back playing. Everybody is.
That's
how
just
different is that going to be? And how much more competition is there going to be for minutes this season?
Yeah, it is nice. So we finally have some carryover. From one year to the next, we got a similar group of guys that you can try to build upon, and that hasn't been something that we've had the past.
They're all saying the same thing. All right. All due respect, Kev.
All of it.
Just what are kind of the biggest things you learned in Summer League, and how important was that experience for you?
I feel like it was very important, especially, get your feet wet in the league. Kind of hear some of the, verbal language we use. Get to it. Just
What'd you say about his hair?
I said, bro, got a lot of hair, bro.
Oh, yeah. He's letting it go, man. He's gone. He's sending it. Full send. Full send.
Some of the players. I feel like it was a great experience. Something I learned a lot from, and definitely carried that over to this month of September.
Travis Schlenk mentioned Friday that a lot of guys have been in Atlanta for a while. There's been some 5-on-5 scrimmaging. Have you been able to do that? And what are your takeaways from that?
Yeah, I've been in Atlanta the whole time. Probably right after Summer League, I've been in the facility working out, training with the coaches. But we had great 5-on-5. A lot of players have been down here, so just building chemistry with those guys. I feel like we got off to a great start. I feel like we've been playing extremely well. So it was a great experience.
So do you think he got like a new house, like when he got drafted, or did he just stay at home to save money?
He probably stayed at home.
They have a nice house. They have it looked like, from Instagram lives, it looked like they have a big old nice house.
Dang.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
In fact, nah. Sure, unless he got an apartment. Hey, bro, the prices to get an apartment here, bro, is kind of expensive. But if you got the money, go for it.
You're right. You're right. He'd be a sophomore in college right now.
Just what have you been able to learn from some of the older guys? And
how old is he? 20?
Yeah, you got to be 20, yeah.
Relationships with those guys.
Yeah.
If not 19.
Mainly been John Collins been in there a lot. Cam Reddish, DeAndre Hunter, Kev. They've been in there, but we've kind of been separated, different baskets. So I've mainly been with the guards. Skylar, I've been with Skylar a lot. Who else I've been with? I've been working out with Nick Van Exel. So it's been great being that, they always tell me, Nick is big on getting arc on your jump shot. So he always tell me get the arc up, and just working with those guys, being in their presence, it's definitely helped me a lot.
Next question is from Kevin Taylor.
Hi, Sharif. Welcome home, since you're here from the Atlanta area. Now, of course, you'll be playing in front of family.
You know him?
Yeah, I know Kev.
What's the
you know Kev?
Uh-uh.
Oh, yeah, I know Kev.
Or the main thing right now, coming from college to the NBA, that you would like to see you grow more into as an NBA player?
I feel like just maturing. I feel like that's the biggest thing. I feel like the skill set, being that we've been playing basketball for so long, is kind of, in a good, good set. I feel like we could get a lot better, but maturing, getting stronger, learning more about the game, developing your IQ. I feel like those are the things that kind of separates people at this level. So the experience has definitely helped with that. The amount of work I put in, I feel like it definitely helped with that. So I'm just looking forward to
how did he fall to 48, bro?
Getting training camp under my belt.
Crazy.
Learning from there.
I still kind of mind blown. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out Nikias. All right. Yeah, this one look like it's kind of out of pocket, so I'm going to go ahead and skip. Jamila, it's all love.
He said this one look out of pocket.
all
playing behind Trae Young right now, that are pick and roll guards in the NBA. Who are some point guards that you've looked at in terms of film that you kind of added parts of their game to yours?
Good question.
A lot of Chris Paul. I say that a lot, but just watching him, I feel like we have a similar mindset in being able to balance scoring and passing. I don't feel like he's a score first or pass first. I feel like he mixes both well. So I try to take that mindset into it. I don't feel like I'm a scorer or passer. I feel like I could do both. So that's somebody I watch a lot. Watching Trae, come off these screens and, shoot that floater and draw fouls and be able to extend his range so far. That's something I definitely want to, watch and learn from him as well. So those are two guys, Kyrie Irving, the way he gets in the paint and can finish at, all three levels. I feel like I watched him a lot growing up. So those are three main guys I look at and try to take things from.
Next Zoom question from Chicks into Sports.
Shout out
Sharif,
to Carrie.
Shout out Carrie.
Dream home game. Can you just define what that experience was like for you?
Can you repeat that question?
Yes, you was at the final Atlanta Dream home game. Can you just speak on what that experience was like for you?
Yeah, it was a great experience. The game was, high energy. Being able to watch my sister play. I haven't been to one of her games, and she's been in the league for 2 years. So our schedules have been conflicting. So being that I finally got to watch her play, she played great. I know I play with the Hawks now, but I was kind of rooting for the Sparks that day. The same one, it was a great atmosphere, a great experience. So I'll definitely be attending a lot more WNBA games.
All right, Sharif, thank you so much for
Support the W.
Support the W. Wear the hoodie.
Yeah, bro, you want to skip. John took the longest to come, bro.
Yeah.
A little bit.
He said, I'm excited to sign this deal.
Yeah, it's good to be back in person. It's normal. A little bit. Trying to get back.
A little normal. I'll take a little normal.
Right.
Just to start off, what are your thoughts on getting that extension done and being able to be in Atlanta long term?
Amazing. Obviously, didn't happen as quickly as I feel like any of us would like, but I feel like it makes it that much more sweet.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Travis Slank, man, on getting this deal done, cause
for real,
200 mil for MPJ. He's not even the fourth best player on that team.
Facts.
How did MPJ finesse 200 mil? You're not even the third best player on the team.
That's crazy.
You're not better.
That's crazy.
You're not better than Nikola Jokic.
That is insane.
To know that I'm home and I can build on what I've been trying to build here. We've been trying to build here as a team as well. So a lot of food off my plate. So it's good.
Being the longest tenured guy here and obviously signing that extension.
That's wild.
Doing the same.
Because this man was just drafted.
Maybe the same that we'll see.
I'm saying.
Like, NBA shelf life is so crazy, bro. Like, the junk is just crazy. It's very quick. It's a small window.
Yeah.
Laying the foundation for this franchise for years to come.
Yeah, it's always critical for an organization to try to just implement, a young core group and try to just build off of that. So I feel like Travis done a great job of trying to do that. Keep his guys together, keep guys that he knows play well together. And as I keep on saying, just trying to build on what is already great and continue to aim for a championship. So that's the goal.
All right, bet. Well, that sounds like a plan. The championship is the goal. You heard it here first. Hey, man, I ain't trying to hear these jokers say the same thing for 2 hours.
They said the same, bro. After a minute, I was like, dog, I'm hearing the same thing.
It's something we like to call media training. But,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole Hawks PR team. Them boys are definitely media trained because they all said the same thing. They all got the same questions. It's all good. Malik, I guess just give your socials where people can
You guys can find me as always on Twitter and Instagram at _Malik ATL.
And RashadMilligan.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Keith Kennedy Carter.
Free heard a long way.
And if they come out clean.